What's good with it, chat? We're all about to start. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good with y'all, man? Another live. You heard me. Never not missing out. Not missing out. But I'm excited for Raw, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause last Raw was a banger. Roman Reigns is back. Shoot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see what they got going on, cause I'm pretty sure. I guess I'm pretty sure, but I think Roman Reigns might end up starting off Raw because he just returned at the end of Raw last week. But I'm really interested to see what they got going on with this whole storyline, because it's looking like it's a continuation of maybe Jimmy being like, against the whole Roman Reigns thing, and he like, this is long term story telling like low key, because Jimmy did say that he tried to save Jay from becoming Roman, and that's exactly what it's looking like is happening right now. But I'm here for every last single bit of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Real talk. I think Roman's still gonna play that neutral, not heel, not babyface role. Jay might go on to end up being world champion, or this could be the start of Jimmy Uso's single push. So either way the cut go, I'm here for everything. I'm thinking Jay wins the championship back at some point, long term wise, and maybe Jimmy takes it off of him. That's a bold stretch because we don't really have too much left up in the, I guess left, but too much information to go off of. But I think that's how this is gonna end up going down. But let me stop yapping and let's see who we're about to start off Raw with. They're doing a little recap right now. But like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Raw needs Roman Reigns. Not Raw. They don't need Roman Reigns. I ain't gonna lie. Roman Reigns is like literally like the cherry on top of Raw, because Raw's been fired without Roman. Smackdown, I ain't gonna lie. Smackdown took a little step up last week. I just have a few problems, like a few issues, like the whole Julia thing, getting involved with the world champion things. I don't understand it. Kind of diminishes that women U.S. championship belt, and they already don't have a good storyline on it at all. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe this is their idea of like maybe bringing it into the spotlight. Maybe they're gonna have a fire match to boost her up or something like that. Obviously they're gonna lose, but let's not talk about SmackDown right now. We talking about Raw, and I ain't gonna lie. The Vision is really growing on me. I never didn't like him, but I just didn't know if it could live up to the hype. But I was kind of wrong to go ahead and do that, because anything Paul Heyman is a part of, and Seth Rollins is one of the greatest in the business right now. Braun Breaker is a young star, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a little bit worried about Bronson Reed being able to actually like match up to like the star power that Bronson already has after having like 2 Intercontinental Championship runs and just being like a natural dog in the ring, like real talk. But like Bronson really has like made his presence felt and known, and I love that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even complain about that. So the Vision is nice. The Vision is good. I just want to know if there's like a 4th member that we're probably gonna be introduced to soon. But we about to start it off. Roman, kick us off. We already do it. Yeah. Acknowledge the tribal chief. Acknowledge the Saints as well too. First dub on the season. You feel me? Everybody acknowledge the tribal chief. You feel me? But one day they're gonna acknowledge me too. Acknowledge him. Glaze him, glaze him, glaze him. You remember when everybody used to boo Roman? Those days are like completely gone, bro. Roman Reigns. Yo, this might lead to Brock Lesnar versus Roman now that I think about it, since he went ahead and got involved in with the Vision and everything. Well, not officially got involved with the Vision, but he's in Paul Heyman's corner pocket right now. It looks like so. I'm not gonna lie to you. Roman and Brock again at this point. It's been a long time, so it's not watered down anymore. Let's do it. Roman versus Brock again. I need it. I ain't lying to you. That's with 4+ years of dominant, absolute. Wrong emoji. Use the right one. But this is with 4+ years of dominance and quality storyline telling and quality in keeping the championship run alive that stayed interesting throughout the entire ride. This is what you get, bro. The dude is amazing. The dude is literally like, I ain't gonna lie. This might be from where I'm standing in WWE for how long I've been watching, hands down, greatest storyline I've ever witnessed and am still witnessing right now. Greatest storyline ever. There might be storylines from back in the day that people might enjoy, but this is the greatest storyline ever. And I stand by that. Stand on that. Is Roman the greatest of all time? No. John Cena will forever have that because of his longevity with this stuff and how long he stayed at the top of the mountain. But was accepted while he was at the top of the mountain. That's the difference between Roman and John. John's still doing this, and John just like he's just a GOAT, bro. Everybody know John Cena is the truth, for real. Roman Reigns, I'm not gonna lie to you. He up there for me. But John Cena, greatest of all time. Second greatest of all time, probably Randy Orton. Third greatest of all time, I would have to say probably, Undertaker. I'll say Undertaker, then Randy Orton. And number 4 to round it all off. Somebody got to do it, but it's definitely, I want to say it's either Shawn Michaels. Hold up. OTC said acknowledge him, but I'll come back. To that tough subject. This is just too far right now. We can't be talking over this. Hold up. Let's lock in. The Tribal Thief, baby. Let's get the sequel. I'll mess with it. Brunson versus Roman. Let's get the sequel. What you on, Brunson? No talking? Acknowledge your tribal thief. Hey, acknowledge the tribal thief. Fear is crazy word. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm not gonna lie. Bronson Reed, not Bronson Reed. Braun Strowman did have that man on the stretcher. Didn't Braun Strowman do that to him whenever he was the big dog? Nah, let Brunson cook, man. Let Brunson cook. This dude, Paul Heyman's face, bro.
Charging.
Still working with that dumbass. Yeah. Fight him now then. What up with it? Get into it. Let's get negative. Damn. Damn. Bro, just say he levels above you. Now you gotta show him. You not, but you now you gotta show him. An Australian street fighter. Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns Part 2, and I'm here for it. Let's get it. No, call that man a bitch. You call that man a bitch. Now, yeah. Yeah. Get active. Ha ha. You taking shoes to, we taking shoes to that Brunson. We taking shoes to that Brun. Superman punch. Braun Breaker about to come from somewhere. Or then, actually, nah. Lead us to 1v1 right here. Lead us to 1v1 right here. Bronson Reed gonna get his get back before the night over with. Mark my words. It might not even be over right now. It might not even be over right now. Bronson getting his get back before the night over with. Mark my words. CM Punk. Whatever. AJ Lee definitely should be there. Now I'm not gonna lie. As far as like the women's storyline, this whole Io Sky Rhea Ripley thing might just be the most interesting thing in the women's division right now, honestly. But then again, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do want Jade Cargill to become world champion. Bro, always need, do Adam Pearce always need a drink, bro. slap her in the face is crazy. Oscar's hilarious, bro. Becky Lynch is about to get into a match. Who's she about to go against? Okay, so introducing first, she said. So this is about to be a squash match or something like that because usually they go ahead and announce the champion second. Oh yeah, they did say that was gonna happen. Her and Maxine Dupree, but I think that's what just championship matches. I could be tripping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm actually interested to see this match mainly because I want to see how far Maxine Dupree has came. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. And while we go on a commercial break right now on Netflix, this is the perfect time to go ahead and talk about this. So yeah, I really do want to see how far Maxine Dupree has came. I'm actually excited for the match because as I've seen Maxine Dupree throughout the years, when I first saw her get into a ring on WWE main roster television, not gonna lie to you, I was just like, bruh, why is she on the main roster, bro? Like, it's like you need to go back down to NXT. That's how I felt because like it was just the way her moves was looking. It was sloppy and it just gave rookie vibes. But I'm thinking that that's exactly what they were going for, and that's why they put her on the main roster. But because it was also with the Alpha Academy things that they had going on. Anyways, every time I've seen her in the ring on WWE television, which is not very often in the ring, she's continued to progress and progress and progress. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really excited to see what it is that she got because it's like she gets better every time she's in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like she really grasping like what's going on. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm expecting Becky to kind of squash her. To be honest with you, I'm not really expecting a quick match, but I am expecting like a good burst or like some good like actual, you know. She definitely gonna tap out though. I think she definitely gonna tap out for sure. Because this is not like Maxine ain't about to go ahead and end up in the title picture. Not right now, especially not versus Becky Lynch. Because if you really want to argue about it, I'm gonna be honest. Becky Lynch is probably the most interesting women's champion right now out of everybody. The women's Intercontinental Championship is, in my opinion, probably more over as far as storyline wise than any other championship. And it wasn't because of Seth Rollins. It wasn't because of her joining the Vision. It wasn't because of any of that. It's because legitimately before she even went ahead and joined forces or either like publicly came out and started hanging out with the Vision or whatever like that and being in segments with the Vision, that championship was already the best championship women's wise on all of the like on all throughout the entire WWE like you know what I'm saying like main roster. So I'm not gonna lie to you, having her as an Intercontinental Champion is good, but I'm not gonna lie to you, she carrying that mug like it's a world title, bro. She carrying that mug like it's a world title. She doing so much good work with it as the Intercontinental. It's bringing that championship up. But why is it always the Intercontinental Championship that ends up being more valuable and more prestigious than the United States Championship? And I'm talking about throughout the entire company, bro. Like, dead ass. The United States Championship on the women's side and the United States Championship on the men's side is less valuable than the Intercontinental Championships on both sides. But the thing is, Sami Zayn is doing such a great job with the U.S. Open Challenges. It's raising that U.S. Championship bar and that's what I like about SmackDown. Dom has the Intercontinental Championship, and he's having an amazing run, and he's over like hell right now. So, with Sammy, he's doing good work with the U.S. Open challenges to go ahead and match Dom's energy, even though he has two championships, is fire. But Maxine Dupree in the ring, so let's see what she got. See how far she came. Everyone says it. And it's not just her saying it. Everyone is saying it. Sports Illustrated says it. The New York Times says it. ESPN says it. Everybody's saying it. Just like everybody else, just like everybody saying, make sure that you go ahead to hit the subscribe button to the ETO Char channel. And while you're at it, if you're a sports fan or a sports fanatic, or if you just want to show support, go ahead over to Outside the Arena and go show support over there as well. Because that's my podcast that it is that I host with my co-host, my homeboy, TJ. Come on, Maxine, show me what you got. Maxine, you strong now? Oh, but they say, all right, all right. But they say she was in the middle of the ring. She was locking up for a little while. I ain't gonna lie to you. Go on, Maxine. Let's go. A little bit off timing right there, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You still in the Maxine. What you about to do? Come on. I definitely know you're not about to win. I just need to see. I just need to see that you're getting better. That's all. At least just pass the eye test to a fan. You know what I mean? You just told her a whole lot, boy. I ain't gonna lie. She said she should be aiming for the mid card. Becky has the mid card championship. It's just that she's holding it like a goddamn world title. But I'm not gonna lie, Maxine, you're looking a little sloppy, but it's passable, I guess. It's passable, I guess. You gotta do better though. She got the charisma. I ain't gonna lie. She got the charisma. She got a little bit of charisma, but she just gotta connect with her moves a little bit better. That's all. So far, the match not bad though. I ain't gonna lie. I need to stop looking. I need to stop analyzing the match so hard because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm literally like I'm not worried about Becky having a good match. I'm worried about Maxine more having a good match, and I just think that she can like she's improved every single time I've seen her in the ring. But like I just feel like I'm like overanalyzing right now because like I really like watching LFG and like actually becoming a fan of the product itself, not just going ahead and watching wrestling, but also like learning more about it, like certain moves and like how things are communicated and everything like that. Just learning about all of that stuff, honestly and truthfully, just made me like try to pay attention more to that stuff as you're watching the product and watching Monday Night Raw, watching Friday Night SmackDown, watching NXT. You know what I'm saying? And like there really is levels to this. There really is levels to that shit. But for the most part, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like learning about like what goes into it gave me an entire new perspective on it. That's exactly why I encourage people that will go ahead and say that wrestling is fake to actually go ahead and find out what wrestling really is, and then afterwards you'll have a better respect, a newfound respect for what it is that they're going out there and doing, and you don't gotta sit there and think to yourself, "Oh man, it's fake" or whatever like that. They ain't even really hurt themselves for real. You go get in the ring, take a bump, and you tell me if that hurt or not. I dare you to. Go ahead and let Gunther chop you in the chest, and you tell me if that hurt or not for real. You know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all just like figure out what wrestling really is, I promise y'all have a newfound respect for it. We on a commercial break right now, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and yap and say whatever it is that I gotta say. But since we are on commercial break or whatever like that, and we only got a minute left, I wonder how Maxine Dupree is faring in her match right now. Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't even think she was going to get this long of a match. I thought that this was about to be like Becky go ahead, do what she got to do to her. Maxine has a nice little moment where she gets off some moves, maybe a worm or two or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Look like she's strong or whatever like that, going for the kill, and then Becky just squashes her, and it's just over. That's exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting this match to be maybe like 5 minutes total. I think that's kind of, 5 minutes is about a decent amount of time. That's about as long as I thought it was going to give her. But they actually giving her the opportunity to go ahead and have a nice, decent sized match with Becky. So with 10 seconds going ahead, before we get back, let's see what Maxine doing, man. Yeah, she has been improving. You missed it. Hey! Woohoo! Her comebacks are so good. I don't know why. Her comebacks are so good. Oh, she got to tell ankle lock. I like it. I like it. Good technical wrestling. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. If Maxine keeps on progressing and whatnot like that, and she gets fluent in there for real, she definitely got better for sure. But if she gets fluent in there, bro, not gonna lie to you. She already got the charisma for it, bro. But she holding her own in this match, though. I promise you I'm captivated. Oh! Perfect. 1, 2. Yes, she does. She gets better every time you see her. Powerbomb looked at a little shaky going down, but it ended up being perfect, too, though. That's the thing. Nah, Maxine cooking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like it. Because, like, everybody captivated. The fans really make everything, dog. Oh, armbar. Hey, look, everybody wanted to win, too. What's up? What's up? Nah, come on. All right, well, let her get the dub. Let her get the dub. 1, 2. Maxine cooking! Maxine cooking! Oh, boy! I thought she won! I thought she won! Oh! I thought she won! Bro! Whoa! I thought she won! She cooked out? She kicked out? No way! She ain't even a heel, but she used the ropes and we was all with it. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Maxine. Nah, this. Hey, look. I'm putting this up for match of the night. I ain't gonna lie, and it's the first one. I'm putting it up because I'm captivated. I'm interested in it. What's up, bro? This match cooking. I didn't expect Maxine to come out and do all of this, but Becky too. This is awesome. The fans gonna let you know this is awesome. Maxine, bro. Maxine, Becky, because she making her look good, and she doing good on her own too, though. This good match gonna end in the count out. This is perfect. I ain't gonna lie. That's perfect. Let it end in the count out. Oh my god. Maxine's selling is like perfect too, though. She hit her with the prime bottle. I'm asleep, bro. Nah, Dupree about to win this match if you ask me. I think she gonna win by a roll up. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maxine won! Come on, count out. I'm with it. I like it. I like the call. That was gas. Gas. That was a fire match. Good storytelling. Like the finish. I ain't gonna lie. I can't complain. Mmm. What's the problem with taking advice from the tribal? That's tough. That's tough. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Raw already got me captivated and everything. The Roman Reigns starting off. Bronson Reed. I want to see the match. Paul Heyman. Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch had a good match, a good finish. The Bailey storyline I'm interested in because I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving the gimmick right now. The with three different personalities. The Bailey storyline is probably like it's crazy because I'll have to say, am I more interested in Bailey's storyline than the Women's United States Championship? Yes. Lara Valkyria is a great wrestler. She's entertaining. She's playing the like friend of Bailey who's confused and have three different personalities real well. Everything, everything about the whole about Raw is literally just good. Everything. But let's not speak too soon because we got the rest of the show to go. But I ain't gonna lie. So far, everything's fire. Everything's fire, bro. You just can't get mad at it. So let's think about this. I think Raquel won her last match, a singles match, and Roxanne lost her last one. So it makes sense for Roxanne to win this match and Lyra to lose by some kind of way. Or either Bailey helping her win. I could see something like that. But let's not bury Judgment Day, guys. Let's not bury Judgment Day for sure. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like the whole bloodline storyline just got even better, bro. Like you just think that how long before they play the storyline out, and the thing is, whenever the storyline has everybody go their separate ways for a little while, and then they all come back together, it's just like okay, let's just pick up. It's just like picking up where we left off at, bro. So it's like it's never boring. It's never dry because everybody that's involved with the bloodline storyline is family, but also Roman's at the top. So whenever you work with Roman, of course you need to be at your best. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about his family. I'm just talking about anybody that works with him. and like typically the people that work with them are goats of their own. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they ain't got no scrubs, and like it's just crazy, bro. Because like I just didn't think that they would be able to take this bloodline storyline that far. I just didn't think they would be able to take it that far. Not this far. This story has been running for how long now? The bloodline storyline has been running for about 6 years. About to go on 6 years or something like that. Like this might be one of those never-ending storylines that's just gonna end up being great, and then you're gonna come back to the base of the storyline, and you're gonna be like, man, that's where it all started. And this is where it is now. Hey, look. And then we still got more people that we can add to this equation, bro. We still waiting on Zilla Fatu. Jacob Fatu is on his own, and he about to get going. Jey Uso is at the top of his game right now. Jimmy Uso is at the top of his game right now. Solo Sikoa got plans that he got to carry out and whatnot like that. So, that's just like... I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is just a thought that I had. I haven't seen the last episode of LFG yet, or whatever like that. I think it comes out next Sunday. Or next Sunday. Or it came out yesterday. Or it might have came out yesterday. I gotta go look at that. If the finals did come out, P Nasty gives Samoan vibes. I think she is Samoan. You could, and then I heard that stuff about a female bloodline or whatever like that with Nia Jax, Naomi. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not saying P Nasty could just jump straight into it or whatever like that. But if she could just get into like NXT and like end up like crushing it, maybe we could talk about a possibility of her getting involved. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see a female bloodline in WWE. But we back with it though. Commercial over. But she do have to win LFG, of course. But I think she gonna win. Oh, yes, sir. NXT Showdown. NXT versus TNA. Tomorrow, baby. We definitely will be streaming that. So y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and tune in for the reactions to NXT Showdown. So Raquel ended up winning last week versus Bailey, and Lyra came save her. So I'm thinking Bailey helps Lyra win tonight. Yeah, that makes sense because Judgment Day never seems to win back to back whenever they have singles matches. This is so great. This is so great mainly because of the fact of Lyra Valkyria and Roxanne Perez are fairly new in the game as far as main roster, like talent and everything like that. But they're both over, and it's just crazy because like they progress so fast. Roxanne especially though, because Roxanne like she literally is like what? She's 23. She's 1 year younger than me, or whatever like that. So she wrestles like she like a 10-year veteran. Like honestly. On a quick side note, have y'all noticed that like every Irish superstar that WWE brings in to like really go ahead and like do some work, bro, all Irish superstars are fire. Like they're all good in their own way. Y'all let me know if I'm missing anybody. But as far as I'm concerned, Sheamus is Irish. Becky Lynch is Irish. Finn Balor is Irish. JD McDonough is Irish. Uh, like literally, bro, every Irish wrestler that is in the business that I know of is killing it, and they're all great wrestlers. JD McDonough don't even get the respect that he deserves, if you ask me, because that dude is so good in the ring, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, like that, like singles, tag team, he cooks every time, bro. His moveset's fire, like his storytelling is fire, and he's just so fluent, bro. Like, look at this, like, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. That kick to the arm. Bro, they are so great in that ring, bro. Like that's what I'm talking about, man. I just went on commercial break for everybody that just went ahead and seen that move, and I know that like there's way more other moves you can do in wrestling, obviously, but simple stuff like that, environment manipulation, uh, like hitting the marks, not missing it and making it look like it actually didn't happen for real, especially whenever you have those camera angles that's like right there, so like you really can't miss it, because if you fuck it up and they sell it, it's gonna look sloppy or like cringe or whatever like that, and then you go ahead and you complete that, and like even your look just like matches what you're going for. Dog, like it just don't get no better than that. She wrestles like a 10-year veteran, bro. I ain't even gonna put a number on it for sure, but she wrestles like a veteran that's been doing this for a long time. And like, I mean, like, that's not easy to do sometimes. Like, I ain't gonna say sometimes. That's just not easy to do, because there's people that you see that have completely different styles. I don't even really know what you call Roxanne Perez as far as style. I guess a technical. She's like a technical but scrappy wrestler, which is kind of weird if you think about it. But if I really think about it, I probably can name some other people like that. Kind of like Alexa Bliss, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, like, yeah, bro, there really ain't nothing else to say. How old dude, Drake Monroe, Bayou Boy from Louisiana, you feel me? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Louisiana been all over the place lately. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I love it. I love it. I'm just gonna be another part in that, because you know, your boy from Louisiana, your boy in Louisiana. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But Louisiana been on top lately. I hope Drake Monroe end up winning LFG as well. Uh, but like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Louisiana been all over the place, man. Stand up for us, man. We up. The only thing we ain't really got going good for us right now is that the Saints ain't really looking like a playoff team or anything like that, or a contender for real like that. But we still support the Saints. We bleed black and gold no matter what. Giants got put belt to ass on the Giants yesterday. We love to see it. The defense played amazing. Um, and Spencer Rattler, my man Spencer Rattler cooking. But we talking about WWE right now. I'm going off topic. I'm just like, I'm just talking to y'all. We back with it. We back with it. She messed up the cartwheel. I ain't gonna lie, Lyra look like she tired in there. It's all good though. Lyra look like she tired in there. She moving a little sluggish. But she completing these moves. She complete these moves though. I wonder if her arm really hurt for her, but she could just, but it's probably just like, she could work through it though. This match is cooking though. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. She stole Dominic move. Ha ha! Hey, she stole that tornado DDT, that suicide tornado DDT from Dom. Pop rocks. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Dang, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think she was gonna win, but she did that. Great match, great storytelling. Let's see what Bailey about to do to Lyra. I ain't gonna lie. What's up with y'all Irish people and no knee pads though? That's another thing that I got. Y'all that tough? That's y'all that tough? Y'all. What's up with y'all with no knee pads, bro? I don't know what's going on in the mind of Bailey either, but I ain't gonna lie to you. It's entertaining as hell. Bruh. So, okay. Monday. Okay, so. Well, I'll be up early with y'all on Monday, the 12th. So, because Monday Night Raw is in Perth, Australia. So, at 7 a.m. my time, Central Time, Perth, Australia, Monday Night Raw will start. So, that means I'm going to be up early in the morning with y'all streaming that. And I gotta find out if I could be. I gotta find out if I'll be able to get off because Perth, Australia's Crown Jewel starts at 10 a.m. Central Time, and usually on. I work on Sundays. So if I could get that off, I'll be able to. If I get that off, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and stream that. I'm working on it for sure though, cause like at the end of the day, I gotta try at least. You know what I'm saying? If I can't, then you know what I'm saying I can't. But I gotta know that I did everything that I could. If I'm really trying to take what this like streaming stuff seriously, because like I just got to. I gotta try. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I really want to watch that. Like, I'm not going to sit there and act like I don't watch it. I want to watch that. That was greatness, though. John Cena versus AJ Styles. John Cena and AJ Styles, let's get it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, WWE Universe, for going ahead and being heard. Thank you, John Cena, for going ahead and saying something about it on Twitter. Because now we got John Cena versus AJ Styles again. Love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care who wins that match. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care who wins that match, but I hope AJ does because AJ is retiring soon, and he not really getting a farewell tour the same way John Cena is because AJ is from around the world. John Cena is WWE homegrown. Uh, that's crazy. 100 PLEs. But like I was saying though, John Cena versus AJ Styles, bro. Oh, AJ about to cook. AJ about to cook. Let him talk. What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Dragon Lee, AJ Styles. Who's he gonna get as his partner? John Cena? Question mark. But while we on commercial break, bruh. Real quick though, I ain't gonna lie. I be complaining about Hulu commercials and like they add like ads and everything like that. I really do. But now that I really realize it, and I think I said this last time, but if not, I'll say it again. Netflix's commercial and ads aren't that bad, bro. It's just that I feel like if the stuff is WWE related, I'm still locked in because I'm still watching something and it's time going by. But like if it's just a whole bunch of just nonsense, then like at that point I just don't be caring like that. You know what I'm saying? Like who does care really? You know. But anyways, like I was saying though, AJ Styles versus John Cena. I'm not gonna lie to you. AJ Styles, I feel like he should get this dub because he's on his way out. And I just want to see AJ go out on a good note in WWE. Not gonna lie to you, I love the fact that he stuck with TNA for however it is long that he did. But I'm not gonna lie to you, that dude was so good that he could have been in WWE way before he ended up going, bro. But it just made him going to WWE so fire. And that was the thing that was so good about it. Like AJ was one of the main reasons why TNA's first stint before they became Impact Wrestling or whatever like that. He was the reason why I was watching him. James, I'm gonna go to point him out because I know some TNA too. I haven't let nobody play on my top. During that time, the reason why I was watching was shout out my man Larry for taking me to my first TNA wrestling show. Didn't even know TNA was a thing. But after that, I was watching because of Suicide, who was also Austin Aries in WWE, if y'all remember him. I was watching for AJ Styles, Austin Aries / Suicide, James Storm and Bobby Roode, Robert Roode, whatever they were, Beer Money. Who was Ric Flair was in TNA during that time. Jay Lethal. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did forget about him for a long time, but during that time, I remember Frankie Kazarian was a dog, and he still is there now. I'm trying to think. Bully Ray, whenever Bubba Ray was on his singles run, whenever he was doing stuff for Dixie Carter. I'm trying to think. Who else was there that was captain? Mick Foley was in TNA at that point in time whenever I went to that show. TNA was just fire. And like they had great matches too. Like TNA was like that was another guy too. I completely forgot. He was a black nigga, but he had like purple beads in his hair and everything like that. He reminded me like well I was gonna say reminded me of, but he kind of had a similar gimmick of Velveteen Dream whenever he was in NXT. But like he was, I don't know exactly who he was, but yeah. Oh, and whenever Austin Creed, whenever Xavier Woods was originally in TNA and he was known as Consequences Creed, I remember that. But like, yeah, bro, that was a lot of people. Like the first run of TNA wrestling, like I'm not gonna lie to you, I kid you not, so gas, bro. But they better right now though. They're better right now, but like that foundation is Samoa Joe too. But that foundation was built by those guys for me, anyways. But we back with it. Penta. Found a perfect partner. Whoa! Even the side segments is fire. This dude Adam Pearce always be having a stroke, bruh. This dude Adam Pearce, bro. I worry about his health too, Michael Cole, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cause like real talk, bro. They be having bro stressed, bro. He be stressed out. Somebody get this dude a drink while he's running the show. I ain't gonna lie. Hudson Bolton, 2025 Rookie of the Year, 24 third overall pick. The Dallas Cowboy cheaters are just for some reason the most famous cheerleaders of all of the NFL. I don't know how they ended up getting that famous, but they just are. CM Punk. What we talking about? What you gonna get into since Seth Rollins is preoccupied with the crown jewel thing? Look in my cult of personality. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I never knew that a black guy sung this until his entrance at WrestleMania recently. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know a black dude sung this song. You wanna be oh, I'm the cult of personality. I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. It's clobbering time. Neon lights. Nobel Prize. Let it rise. Me on out to follow me. Only you can set me free. I don't know the words from this point in the song. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. I still don't know the words from here. I'm the cult of personality. CM Punk with the pink shirt on. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Yeah, Dallas is cool, no. Forget about them Cowboys though. What else you expected? Watch the podcast. I went way harder on them on there. Yes, sir. Yes, he does. I ain't gonna lie to you. I figured LA Knight and CM Punk was gonna end up getting into something. Cause I feel like they both supposed to be. They're both definitely gonna be a crown jewel. Like you can't have these both of them not do something. Yeah. Yeah. Dang. That's kind of crazy. Mmm. Man, he cooking. Hey, hold on now. Good setup for the match at crowd. I ain't gonna lie. Good promo. Good promo. Good promo. LA, say something back. Yeet. Yeet. We done this dance before, man. Triple threat match. Jey Uso, LA Knight, CM Punk. Number one contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship. I like it. Oh yeah, man. What is just me? Yep. He never got his rematch. Yeah. Nah. Jimmy, what you better do, man? Jimmy, what you better do, man? Jimmy, you better cook. You better kick Jay. Whoa, little Roman is crazy. Hold up, hold up. Jimmy, what you better do? Hey, you got to. You got to. That's your brother. You got to. You gotta crash. I'm not gonna lie. Well, you don't gotta crash. Not don't crash out, kids. But hey, you know what I mean? You got to crash. I'm not gonna lie. You got to. Hey, look though, but that's the perfect way to go ahead and insert my man Jimmy into the title picture as well. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Seth gonna hold on to that championship till WrestleMania, and I think that's where he's gonna end up losing to CM Punk. Got this guy at work that talked about that. He brought that up first, saying that he think that CM Punk's gonna go ahead and win the championship against Seth. I think that's gonna happen too. Seth and CM Punk main event WrestleMania. CM Punk finally getting his championship reign, and then I think we go from there. Oscar ain't ready for EO. You heard him. EO music is so simple, but it's probably one of the best themes in WWE right now. Sky. Boom, boom. So this is my whole thing right now. Raw's been fire so far, definitely. Like I got no complaints at all. Every match's been fire, every segment's been fire, everything's been fire. But I noticed that everything that we have going on right now is just basically a bunch of highlight. It's just highlighting women's wrestling right now, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Every match that they've had has been gas. Every match that they've had has been gas. Um, the storylines with the men and shit like that, they are ramping up and everything like that. But for the most part, the wrestling is being done by a lot of the women, and I see that we got what it is. I'm not really trying to count for sure, but we got it's 8:30 right now, and last time Raw ran maybe like Raw typically goes like 20 minutes over at the max. So I'm thinking that we'll have two matches here because they definitely did not say that this is their main event. I may be forgetting. Yeah. I'm tripping because the main event is definitely probably going to be AJ Styles, Penta, and Dragon Lee versus Judgment Day. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been sitting here doing all of this yapping this during the commercials because I've been having a lot to say. But the only thing I really got to say right now is that Raw's been gas. I can't complain. Loving it. SmackDown needs to step up your game to get as good as Raw is consistently. Um, uh, Road Dog, I heard you. I've been locking in with the writing guys and everything like that. I don't hear too many good things about you. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that you absolute garbage. You're a WWE legend. You know what I'm saying? But we need some better storylines on SmackDown. Sami Zayn is the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head, and Cody Rhodes is the only thing that I can think of the top of my head that I'm genuinely interested in. Do something with that Women's United States Championship, please. I have probably talked so much about this and within this last like within this stream and the last stream. Do something with that Women's United States Championship, bro. But I'll be right back with his chat. We actually only got 40 seconds until we come back or whatever like that. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta go ahead and blow my news. because I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if y'all hear it or not, but it isn't in there. I stand so corrected, bruh. So, like I said, I'd say that Raw usually lasts to like 9:20 maximum, right? But not only do we have the Judgment Day versus AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, and Penta going on, but we also got the Usos versus CM Punk and LA Knight. That's gonna be our main event, most likely. Which was, it kind of did dawn on me a little bit as I said it, that Penta, AJ Styles, and Dragon Lee was gonna go ahead and main event. But I'm not gonna sit there and act like they can't main event. I'm just saying that if you go ahead and put the Usos and CM Punk and LA Knight in it, then most likely they're gonna be the main event over AJ and them. They said whoop that trick, I'm asleep. Let's go, Kyrie. Come on, let's go. I like this. I like this. Kyrie, come on, show them what you like, because Kyrie's underrated. She just waited for it. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Kyrie is underrated. Kyrie is underrated. Man, where the viewers at today, man? Probably watching that Monday Night Football. I can't even blame them. Wait, hold up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say who playing today? Oh, Jaguars and Chiefs. So yeah, but they at halftime right now. So if y'all at halftime, why y'all not coming over here, man? Come watch your boy. You feel me? But yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. Where the viewers at tonight, man? I got two of them, and I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. But come on, man. I need to see. I need to touch at least. Let me touch three. Let me touch three viewers before the night is over with, and I'll be happy. You hear me? Let me just touch three viewers. That's all. we start small, we work our way up. You feel me? But like I was saying in like one of my other podcasts, in one of my other streams, I will be continuing to do my soccer content as well because I started something and I'm gonna continue to go ahead and do that. It's just that I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, doing a podcast and also doing YouTube and also streaming and everything like that is very tough to do. But I'm committed to this because I really want to go ahead and get a rhythm with this and find out, and I'm still learning to enjoy the process and everything like that as well. So but I really am enjoying it. This is probably the most fun that I've had actually doing content since I've added WWE into the mix, and since I added streaming into the mix. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, streaming does I'm thinking about all of the things that it does to make a lot of things easier. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I should have been doing this, but you know what I'm saying. There's always slow growth is better than no growth. Is that Jimmy Butler? They're advertising for Battlefield 6, I assume. Nah, Battlefield 6 looking kind of nice. I ain't gonna lie. PlayStation. Oh, Real Ripley's in Australia. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm glad this shows that replay, but at the same time, I hope that Eagles really. Yeah. Bullet train attack. Come in. Bang. Oh. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I be looking so carefully whenever it comes to German suplexes, bro. I'm so scared of somebody falling directly on their neck, but it never really happens like that. That's to just let you know that they're professionals for real. If y'all couldn't tell already. But accidents happen, yeah. Oh, nice! Nice counter. Mmm. Those Alabama slams by Kyrie is kind of like that. I know they hurt, boy. Oh, bullet train attack over the moonsault, and let's go home with it. Kyrie about to win with a roll up. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Let it happen. Let it happen. I'm not mad. Kyrie got the dub. Let's get it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Rhea ain't there unless they're lying, and Rhea is there. Rhea's there. Come on now. Nah. Yeah, Rhea and I'm gonna win. Rhea and I'm going to win it. Great match though. You know what? On the side note, I'm proud of Wade Barrett. I'm proud of Bad News Barrett because I'm not gonna lie to you. Tonight, I haven't heard him go ahead and make a freaked out comment today. This story do run deeper. This story really does go deeper than what everybody's saying. I'm so locked into it right now. I ain't even been saying nothing yet. Well, it may read 3-0, but this ain't gonna be no sweep, bro. Cause Seth taking you down at Crown Jewel. He better, bro. Don't y'all let Cody get back to back Crown Jewel championship rings. You said bring every one you have. You better go ahead and meet Randy Orton 2009, my boy. This whole Becky just going ahead and rambling while Seth's just back there chilling is hilarious, bro. Man, don't tell me Brock Lesnar is about to go ahead and interfere in this Crown Jewel Championship match. Mm. 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 What you gonna do, Paul? Yeah, Paul. What happens if you lose, Paul? Mm. Mm. That just added so much more Paul Heyman to go, boy. Why I picked you over Roman Reigns is diabolical. You gotta question Jimmy loyalty? Nah, you tripping, Jay? Yeah, talk to him. What up, bro? Jimmy is so conflicted right now, bro. I love it. When he won the world championship, he became more like me and less like you. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how they gonna end up working Penta into the world title picture because he deserves it too, bro. Penta. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. This shit cooking so hard, bro. We done got 3 segments with the Bloodline. Jimmy and Jay storyline with Roman Reigns is going hard. Roman Reigns still playing that in between line between babyface and uh, heel, but it's just like he ain't either. He's not either. He's just that guy, literally, in WWE. And like a lot of people can do that. Like I said, a lot. There's not a lot. I lie. I'm lying when I say that. A lot of people cannot do that, but there are a good bit more of people that can do that because of everything that they've done. It's kind of like you could be bad, but they're still gonna cheer you, or like they're gonna cheer you every time you come out there, and like they all acknowledge you. They all love what it is that you do, but you're not really either one of them. You're just out there just playing a certain type of character that they just love. Not everybody can do that, but like there are some people that can do that. The Rock being one of them. I ain't gonna sit there and go down the list, but I just kind of this is fire, bro. Raw's just so much better than SmackDown right now, bro, and it's just crazy. But we got what is it, a minute and a half before while we on commercial or whatever like that. I'm about to go grab something to drink right quick. I'll be back with the chat. back with it, chat. Right back with it. None. They don't want none. They don't want none. Nope. Man, y'all gonna stop disrespecting AJ like this. Let's go. Dominic holding them championships and he holding them good too. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder how long he gonna hold on to that AAA Mega Championship though. Yeah, Ethan Page is defending the championship against Mustafa Ali. I'm not gonna lie, it would be fire if NXT talent could go ahead and take a WWE championship. It would be, but I don't think Ethan Page is losing. But y'all make sure y'all tune in for that because I will be streaming that. Styles. For all the people that don't be locked in for things that go outside of that go on outside of WWE, JD McDonough and AJ Styles is in a back body drop competition. Like who could take the best back body drops. So with them both in the ring right now, I wonder if that's gonna happen. Yeah, yeah. Seattle, Miedo. You hear me? Yes, sir. Everybody want to do the smooth operator. Smooth, yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Pence is nice for that. I think they said the first person that did that was the original La Parka. I don't know if any of y'all familiar with La Parka, but that's how locked in I am with the WWE, man. I need my people in here, man. I need my WWE people up in here, bro. I wonder what it's gonna take for me to go ahead and get y'all in here. But just stay consistent streaming, stay consistent going ahead and upgrading and just continuing to post clips and stuff like that. Well, I gotta start posting clips first. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of work. But we ain't complaining about any of it because we are doing this. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna stay consistent, and pretty soon we're gonna have this whole chat filled up with a bunch of WWE fans, WWE fanatics, WWE Universe members, just like boy. Hopefully, we get some Saints fans up in here too as well. The minimum my Saints and WWE dual fans is, you know what I'm saying? Because if I can have that, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might just find a whole nother group of best friends. I ain't gonna lie to you, but sometimes you need those rivals though, the people that don't like the same things that it is that you like, because you just go ahead and have those crazy debates and everything like that. Like my man TJ on the Outside the Arena Sports Podcast. Make sure that y'all go ahead and check that out. I'm gonna start putting a description link That's a description link. I'm gonna put a link for the Outside the Arena podcast channel inside of my description and whatnot like that, so y'all can go ahead and get to that anytime that it is that y'all get to that whenever y'all go ahead and watch it back or anything like that, because I don't know if y'all be seeing this or not, but matter of fact, let me go ahead and I don't know if I can right quick. Let me see I can show y'all real quick. Look at that. A Steelers jersey on my wall. Normally y'all would never ever see a Steelers logo anywhere near my house, anywhere near my wall, anywhere near me. But I know y'all, well, we got it on stream, it's live. Hey, look. Anyways, y'all would never see that around me, but because of my boy Troy TJ being a Steelers fan, that's the reason why I got that hanging on my wall. And sometimes it's very disgusting to look at, knowing that it's hanging on my wall, but we do what we gotta do. We make those sacrifices for the podcast. Saints fans that may watch this back, forgive me, but y'all see that I got the big Vilma on the wall, so let's not play with them. Back to the match though. Woo! For my two, bro took that move from Stephanie Vicaire. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good move to take. But for my two viewers that's in here, you know what I'm saying? Watch JD McDonough. Watch JD McDonough. Watch JD McDonough, dog. He is absolute like dog in that ring, bro. Oh! Precision. This too Dom is so over, it's ridiculous, bro. Nah. Look, I said I was proud of Wade Barrett for the non-freaked out comments, and then he comes. That wasn't that bad though. Uno, dos. Oh, small package. Pause. That's the name of a move. Small package pin. Nice move sequence right there. I ain't gonna lie. Nice move sequence. Judgment Day really nice in that ring for real, bro. I know that they don't really get a chance to go ahead and do three like actual like all of them in the ring at the same time, or like all of the males in the ring at the same time, or like like intergender six mans or like six person like matches and whatnot like that. But when they do, they always good, bro. Like you gotta watch. I would say you do gotta watch AAA for some of that stuff, but like also like WWE has done like recently. I'll say WWE has been more on a. We're on commercial break, by the way. That's why I'm going ahead and yapping. Um, WWE has done a real good job of like incorporating some of the matches that they've created over the years and making them more common. Like for instance, the Usos had a tornado tag team match, which we never really see tornado tag team matches like that. We just see regular tag team matches. We don't see six-man tag team matches like we used to, but we're starting to see more of those. And Survivor Series should be coming up very soon. And also, like, there was another Last Man Standing match is happening with Damian Priest and Aleister Black. And then there's also some other matches that we haven't, like street fights and Donnybrook match or whatever like that. There's all kind of matches and whatnot like that they've created, or they're just different versions of other matches that they've already had. But for the most part, WWE has done a good job of like incorporating more of those matches. I ain't gonna lie to you. The next time, and I feel like we definitely gonna have one. Not I ain't gonna say soon, but we gonna have one at some point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would appreciate an ambulance match, bro. An ambulance match in 2025 would cook so hard, bro. So hard, bro. But I just don't know, like, I don't know how you're going to be able to set that up. But somebody going to have to try to set that up, bro. Because, hey, I need an ambulance match, bro. The 2025 is kind of already almost gone. So we may not see it. But, hey, look, I'm not against the 2026. Give me one at WrestleMania, man. Let me get an ambulance match, bro. Now, I know some matches we probably just never ever going to see again, probably. Like the one where you got to drag your opponent into the fire, or certain spots that we're not going to see again, like the table on fire spot. Not in WWE. We definitely not going to see that spot in WWE, I don't think, at least. But I'm not going to lie to you. They've done a good job of incorporating, like, past matches that it is that they created, and actually going ahead and having them on your common house, not gonna say house shows, but on your common shows like Smackdown and Raw. Well, Raw mainly. Haven't really seen that many of them on Smackdown, or I could just be forgetting about them, but I don't think I'm forgetting about them. But back to the match while we at it. Ooh. I'm loving the fact that we passed the 9 o'clock mark and we still got a tag team match to go. What's up with it, baby? We got a long Raw. Pause. Boy, pizza cooking. What's up with it? Oh, nice Spanish fly by JD. Watch JD McDonough. Absolute, bro. Dude's stud in the ring, bro. Oh yeah, AJ got a little score to settle with Dom after his recent matches with him. Ushi Goroshi. Hey, oh no. Go Penta. Yeah. And then Rusev just scared the hell out of him. This dude done running out on the team like that. That's messed up. Nah. Styles Clash. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. 1, 2, 3. They don't want none. Get them out of there. They don't want none. They don't want none. They looking scared. They don't really want none. Now let my man AJ get his promo. Yes, it does. The thing is, they don't really have any time to build for it, but I'm glad that they just giving AJ at least like times to just go ahead and speak on it. And like this really is just like one of those times where I ain't gonna lie, you'll go ahead like I don't need a storyline for it. You don't need a storyline for it. It's John Cena's farewell tour, and at this point, just line him up with just line him up with his best rivals. I was just line him up with the people that it is that make sense, and just line it up with people that it is that he had amazing matches against, and just let it go, and just like whoever wins wins. At this point, like I'm upset about the Brock Lesnar one. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm over it. At the end of the day, just put John Cena in there with his best rivals and let him go at it, bro. He already got his with CM Punk. He already got his with Randy Orton, and he about to go ahead and get his with AJ Styles. Now to go ahead and catch up to what all these matches that it is that they're going ahead and putting out for Crown Jewel, I would like to say that some of these matches I would like to make some predictions for, and I think I'm gonna wait till the end. I think I just got them all up here. I'll make predictions at the end whenever Raw's all done. But right now we got the Usos versus CM Punk and LA Knight coming up, and I'm pretty sure that this might be a match of the night. If you're not, to be honest with you, but I ain't lie, that 6-man wasn't bad. Don't get pinned. I wonder if LA gonna end up getting pinned. Ooh. Joe, where you at, bro? Where's Jay? I wonder what happened just now, though. It took him a little while to come out there. Y'all really did get lost out there or something? Day one is... Line them all up, line them down like this. Yeah, while we on commercial break, you feel me? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. We getting spoiled tonight. We getting spoiled tonight, bro. Because WWE Raw, Monday Night Raw used to be 3 hours long consistently. And whenever they moved to 2 hours, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was actually upset about that. I really was upset about that. But we still go ahead and we definitely still gonna tune in. There ain't no reason to stop watching, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a fan of it like I am. But the good thing about Netflix is, I think they said a while back that the good thing with Netflix is that the show can run as long as it needs to run, and that's fire. Now, SmackDown doesn't have that luxury, which I wish they did, but SmackDown doesn't have that luxury. But Monday Night Raw can run as long as it wants to, so that's why sometimes we have it ending at exactly at 9, a little bit after 9. Or in like rare cases like this, if you ask me, usually they end usually like 20 minutes before. But now we're getting like what? It's 9:22 right now, so we're at 22 minutes past, and we still ain't even got into our main event. Well, we about to get into it, but we ain't got into the main event yet. Still making entrances. So just feeling like the old Monday Night Raw. Whenever we go ahead and have 3 hour long reactions and like 3 hour long shows and everything like that. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm messing with it hard. All the matches have been gas, lead from the women all the way up to the men. Every last single match has been gas, and just because of who's in the ring right now and the type of match it is, because the Usos got amazing tag team chemistry, and CM Punk and LA Knight are just naturally two of the best that's in the business right now. We definitely up for a banger, bro. Raw once again, and I'm calling it already. With the main event match not even being done or even kicked off yet, I'm calling it that Monday Night Raw has already been completely great, and you just ain't got no complaints about it, bro. Smackdown, pick y'all game up. Nick Aldis, do something over there, man. Road dog, write that up. Not gonna lie, the Crown Jewel, like the concept of the men's Crown Jewels championship and the concept of the women's Crown Jewel championship, I love it so much. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Especially the championship ring thing. I don't know what it is, but like ever since like I realized when I first found out that like champions get rings, I'm not talking about like WWE, but I'm talking about like NFL and NBA. I don't know, like rings is just a thing, bro. I got 2 replica rings up there, a Saints championship ring whenever we won it back in 2009, 2010, whichever one you want to call it, for 2009 season, but we won it in February 2010, technical, whatever you want to call it. Penta versus Dom for the Intercontinental Championship. Rusev's definitely interfering in that. Bailey and Valkyrie versus Judgment Day. I think Judgment Day wins that. With Bailey doing something to Valkyria or turning on her mid-match or something like that. But, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I got 2 championship replica rings up there. One for the Saints, of course, and one for the Miami Heat's second championship win. I gotta get one for their first championship win. And Saints, get another one so I could go, get another ring so I could please get another one for y'all, man. Come on. I know it's gonna be a little while, but we gonna get there. LA Knight, yeah. What's up with you? Let's talk to him in that ring. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, I got LA Knight and CM Punk winning tonight, mainly because of the fact of I think that Jay and Jimmy needs to lose for the betterment of the storyline, or possibly of Jay going ahead and winning in a selfish way. Something like how the Miz been doing Carmelo Hayes recently. but bigger. Boy, CM Punk, you ain't got no rhythm, bro. That was the stiffest. This man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo! Woo! Man, LA Knight and Punk about to start fighting at this point, man. Keep on tagging it like that. Oh, woo! Mm. Mm. Look, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. I heard you back there, my boy. But we are on commercial, unfortunately, right now. But the only thing I wish that Raw did, that SmackDown does, is go ahead and pin that main event match on the side for me while the ads playing. You know what I'm saying? So at least I could see the action. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really complaining about it. So far, the match starting off pretty good. Raw's been already good. SmackDown, go ahead and live up to that hype. Get it up there. Get up there. Get up there. But yeah, man. But like I ain't gonna lie to you, all of the star power is on Raw. I'm thinking it's probably more of a strategic business move, maybe because of the fact that Netflix is getting highlighted so much over the places where you can go ahead and watch SmackDown. But I think that's mainly what it is. That's why all of the star power is on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? But if they could get SmackDown moved to Netflix, that it might literally force them to make SmackDown better by any means possible, honestly and truthfully. Because at the end of the day, it is a business before everything. You know what I'm saying? But the product is amazing, and I just would like for SmackDown and Raw to be on the same equal level. I just would feel better if I knew that SmackDown was just as good as Raw. Cause like whenever Raw's on, I'm just like hell yeah. Whenever SmackDown's on, I'm just like hell yeah. But it's not like that enthusiasm that I got for Raw though. I'm starting to get that way with NXT too though, cause NXT be cooking for real. NXT be cooking for real. I need to see. I'm still waiting to see what my man Obafemi gonna come back from though. I don't feel like he gonna be gone too long. I feel like Obafemi might end up going ahead and showing up on NXT tomorrow. Which, wait, is he even on the card? I don't think he's on the card for NXT versus TNA. But I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe we might have like that little thing where somebody gets hurt or whatever like that last minute, and Obafemi comes out as the surprise partner or something like that on Team NXT. But I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna stick with the card that they actually have. and I think they're gonna rock out like that. But like again, make sure that y'all go ahead and tune in for that because your boy will be streaming on YouTube tomorrow. NXT versus TNA NXT Showdown. Yeah, the Usos wrestling like heels right now. They're wrestling like the heel Usos. I like it. The dude even did the Roman if that mother that. See a punk chill out running out of bread over there. This is technically four baby faces wrestling right now. Nah, not CM Punk snatching his chain. Man, getting his chain snatched by the referee and CM Punk. Nah, man. Nah, Jimmy, you can't let that slide. Ooh, ooh. Super kick. Saved by LA Knight. What's up? BFT. Spear. Oh, super kick. Spear. There it is. Oh no. The Usos lost. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I said that needed to happen for the sake of the storyline, and I also now that I'm thinking about it, it also makes sense because of the fact of it. L.A. Knight has lost too many times, leading into this diminishing. Like he's lost too many times, like leading up to where we are right now. Especially he just lost to Jay last week, I think. So Yeah, he just lost to Jay last week, so makes perfect sense. Jay taking the pin though. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, man. That's gonna do it for Raw right there, bruh. Not gonna lie to y'all. Raw, gas as usual. I'm expecting that. You know what I'm saying? Only bad thing that comes with expectations is the fact that you're expected to keep on doing it. But at the end of the day, I trust the Raw to deliver every single time. Uh, what it is with Smackdown, I've said it enough. I ain't gonna keep on rambling about that. I'm gonna just go ahead and get to my main points. Uh, Raw was great. Raw match of the night probably would have to go to AJ Styles, Dragon Lee, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Penta, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. That's just my personal opinion. I think that match was probably the best match overall when they came to execution, storytelling, and everything. Um, the storylines, the Roman storyline probably has me more captivated. The Roman storyline, not specifically with him and Bronson Reed, but the whole bloodline thing with Little Roman J or whatever like that. That's probably one of the best things on Raw right now. But everything's interesting, bro. Everything has intrigue to it. The Bailey storyline, the Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Kabuki Warriors storyline, because there's like so many storylines within storylines going on, and it's just like you also try to think of like how does that affect the other things, and I think WWE and the WWE creative is doing so well with that. It's crazy. I feel like SmackDown lacks that a good bit. But anyways, NXT Showdown tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tune in for that. If y'all watching this back, or if y'all live right now, my two people that's watching right now, make sure that y'all go ahead and tune in tomorrow for that. What else? What else is it that I would like to say? Predictions for Crown Jewel. I'm pretty sure that they're probably gonna add another match in there because I don't think the card's complete. But it might be complete. Who knows? We'll see. John Cena versus AJ Styles. My prediction for the winner of that match. I think John Cena has a lot going on already with his farewell tour, and I think that he's probably back on that wave of putting people over just because of who he is. And AJ Styles is not going to be wrestling that much longer either, since that he said he's going to be retiring in 2026, I believe. So I think AJ Styles should win that match, honestly. But I think that John Cena versus AJ Styles is definitely going to be a banger, like AJ said. No doubt about it. It's two of the greatest of all time in the ring together, and there's nothing else that I would expect more than just an absolute banger. What else? Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna wait for that one. What it is? Shoot. Matter of fact, it's on the top of my head. Why not? Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, for the Crown Jewel Championship. There's so many inside storylines that's going on along with it, like what's gonna happen with Paul Heyman if Seth loses and XYZ. Brock Lesnar hasn't been explained anything. I'm thinking that Seth Rollins is gonna win that match due to interference. I don't know who the interference is going to come from though, because on SmackDown, that's one good thing that Randy Orton got going on. He's a storyline within the storyline. I'm thinking that Randy Orton is going to turn the heel on Cody, or it could be like he's out there to help type thing, but he ends up messing it up type thing. I don't know. It could be Brock Lesnar, just because of the fact of there's just nothing being said about Brock Lesnar being It could be Becky Lynch, but I don't think it's gonna be her, obviously. But that's just a reach. I think the main two people are either Randy Orton or Brock Lesnar if they're gonna get in like interfere with the match or anything like that, and like make it to where Seth definitely wins. But Seth will win. Stephanie Vaquer versus Tiffany Stratton. I'm honestly not sure who's going to win that match because I feel like they'll want to continue to go ahead and push the agenda for Tiffany Stratton to be undefeated. But I feel like whenever you got the World Heavyweight Championship on Stephanie Vaquer and she's a recent champion and her last match, literally before she has this one that's coming up on Smackdown, that's her and Tiffany versus Julia and Kiana James, is the fact that you gotta put some weight underneath that championship match because for Stephanie, because Stephanie's a recent champion, a recent champion that won. She's new to the main roster. Tiffany Stratton has already established herself as the woman in the division right now currently with the championship. And I think that Stephanie needs this W more than Tiffany needs it, honestly. Undefeated streak or not, I don't really care. Stephanie needs this match more than Tiffany needs it. What else? The other matches we got going on at Crown Jewel. I'm very much assuming that we're going to end up with a triple threat World Heavyweight Championship qualifying match, possibly, between LA Knight, Jey Uso, and CM Punk. And if that's the case, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know who would win that. But if I had to make my prediction on who would win that, I think it would be CM Punk. Because of the fact that CM Punk just beat AJ Lee and Seth Rollins at WrestlePalooza, and I think they want to continue that. What else matches we got at Crown Jewel? I don't think anything's been announced for the Judgment Day and the Judgment Day yet, or for like the tag titles, because I think the number one people that they got underneath that moniker right now is AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. So AJ is already completing versus John Cena, so I think they're just gonna leave Judgment Day out. The Wyatt Six, I don't think that they have anything going on for. I don't think they got anything going on. I'm hoping that Sami Zayn's gonna be there to issue an open challenge at Crown Jewel for maybe like a surprise opponent or something like that. At that point, I think that I think Sammy's definitely going to win, unless that surprise opponent happens to be Shinsuke Nakamura. But then that's something to think about. Or Obafemi. Hey, look, I wouldn't mind Obafemi being in Australia to go ahead and challenge for that championship, but I ain't going to lie to you. I don't want to see my mans lose. Other than that, we got... I think we covered all of the matches that's happening at Crown Jewel so far. I think that's all of them. I could be forgetting about one. If I am forgetting about one, if y'all watching this back, let me know in the bottom section, and I'll definitely go ahead and mention it on the NXT tomorrow, on the stream or whatever like that. Or I might do it on Friday Night Smackdown, but I'm pretty much just going to do it on NXT. I'm probably going to realize it myself if I'm forgetting any one of them. Anyways, I'm just yapping at this point, y'all. It's been an amazing stream, man. We almost hit a 3-hour stream because Raw ran so late today, which I am absolutely not mad about in the slightest. Man, this has been Monday Night Raw, episode 8 of ETO Troy. Almost hit Outside the Arena. Make sure that y'all go ahead and watch that. I'm going to have the link in the description. And as usual, make sure that y'all have yourself a blessed day, man. We're going to continue to stay consistent, keep on streaming. We're going to be streaming NXT Showdown, NXT versus TNA tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in for that, man. It's like a mini Survivor Series, low-key. But other than that, man, I think we're done here for the day, man. I appreciate the 2 viewers. I think I hit 3 maybe like once or whatever like that. So whoever popped their head in and popped their head out, appreciate you as well. Look like I'm grabbing like 1 subscriber a day, and I'm completely fine with that because God is going to handle the results as long as I put in the work. Amen. Make sure that y'all have yourself a blessed day, and ETO out. Peace.